my fellow moviegoers, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. This movie was directed by the creator of Breaking Bad himself, Vince Gilligan, and it stars Aaron Paul as the main bro, science Jesse Pinkman. I was so excited about this movie. I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. I was one of those people that saw the whole thing in like 2 months' time. I enjoyed every single episode. Every single season has something new to bring to the table, something more dramatic, something more intense, and I love the show. So when they announced El Camino, I got really excited because one of the mysteries of the last episode of Breaking Bad, I'm not going to spoil anything from El Camino or from Breaking Bad, but one of the mysteries of the last episode is what happened to Jesse Pinkman. There's a certain thing that happened at the very last episode that we don't really know what happened to Jesse Pinkman after the show ended. So to see that story right after what happened in this film was truly stupendous. I personally enjoyed how Aaron Paul portrayed Jesse Pinkman in this movie. He has to deal with a lot of trauma and a lot of really negative things that happened to him during the last season. If you saw the last season, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That whole scenario that happened really affected him, and we get to see that aftermath in this film. And truly, Aaron Paul steals the ball in this one. Just amazing performance from him. Also, I really recommend watching the series before watching this film because there's a few situations and a few characters that come back in this film that you need to have a little bit of context to understand why they're doing what they're doing, who they are, why are they important to the scene, etc. So I really recommend watching the show, or at least a YouTube recap. I saw a few of those on YouTube. At least a YouTube recap of saying everything that happened during the show. I watched one of those before I watched the movie to kind of refresh my mind because I haven't seen the series in a few years, so I needed to refresh a little bit. So I saw one of those, and it was actually a little bit helpful. Some of the ones that I saw hit a little bit on like the main points that they're going to target in this film. I personally loved Jesse's story arc, the way it was written, the way it was portrayed on screen. The only thing that I will warn some of you action movie lovers is this movie is not exactly a blood pumping thrill ride. It is a crime drama. There are slow moments. There are moments where they put importance on dialogue and scary situations and decision making and stuff like that. So we get to see a lot of that in this movie. What I do like about the movie, though, is that it's very similar to the format of Breaking Bad in the sense that El Camino feels like a 2-hour long Breaking Bad episode of Jesse Pinkman. And if you like the show, I feel that that's why you're going to love the movie, because you're already expecting that from the show to translate into the movie, which it does. The film was truly amazing. That's the only really negative thing I have to say about the movie. It's just that one little thing about some scenes felt a little slow. There was a few moments in the film, especially in the beginning, where I was a little bit confused on what kind of story they were trying to say. But when you get to the real nit and gritty of it, to see what is the purpose of Jesse Pinkman in this movie, you're like, oh, I get it now. I'm on board. Like I said, there's a few characters that come back, and I fully enjoyed seeing those characters come back. It's just they bring back fond memories and not so fond memories, or if you know what I mean. So yeah, I really recommend this movie to anybody who's a Breaking Bad fan. And if you're not one, I strongly suggest watching Breaking Bad. It is one of the best TV shows ever created. Ever. And I know a whole bunch of people that will agree on me on that. And after you watch the show, come watch El Camino. It is a really great film. It's on Netflix. It's 2 hours long, and it is great. I recommend it to every single Breaking Bad fan out there. I'm going to give this movie 4.5 Heisenbergs out of 5. And the reason I'm doing that is that I'm not giving it a 5 because, like I said, there's a few moments where I didn't like exactly the way they made some decisions in the film, or there was a few scenes that I wish that were shorter, some that I wish that were a little bit longer and more explained. So the film is not 100% perfect, but nonetheless, this film is amazing. And I highly recommend this movie to everyone. It's almost perfect, almost there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified every single time I post a video. Also, leave in the comments down below whatever other movie you want me to review or TV series. I've been trying to do both of that. I reviewed Stranger Things not so long ago. So yeah, I thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.